Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. My name is Lindy and this is Much Love Tarot. Hi, welcome everyone. Some of you guys might know me from TikTok where I go live almost every day and do all sorts of readings for you guys live. If this is news to you, definitely go check it out. There is a Linktree link in the description down below. If you go over there, you'll find my TikTok account as well as my personal Instagram if you're interested in that. For anyone that feels generous, over there you'll also find my PayPal donations as well as my Amazon wishlist. If you would like to donate a deck to the channel, go check that out. For those of you wanting to book private readings with me, you can still book private readings with me. The email address is in the description box below as well. Go check it out. Send me an email. I'll get back to you with all the information that you need to know about booking readings with me. Be aware that I will never, under any circumstance, on any platform, reach out to you guys first for anything. So stay safe. Don't get scammed. I will never. Send me an email if you're not sure if it is me contacting you. But I will never. It will be an answer of no, I haven't. Anyway, just stay safe. For today's readings, I wanted to do things a little bit differently. So I wanted to look at the question, what blessings are coming into your life next? What can you expect? What is coming towards you? What is the universe preparing for you? And I wanted to do some pre-shuffling, just because I thought, why not? Might as well give it a shot. So that is what we are starting to do. If you do not want to wait for your piles and from the thumbnail you've already picked a pile, then go down in the timestamps and click your timestamp. Otherwise, for everyone else, I'll be shuffling the piles. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not all messages might belong to you. Just take what resonates for you and don't try, like, if a message is only confusing you, then that's not your message. So be aware of that. Let's just get going, get started. Enough talking, enough promoting and whatnot. So let's do 3 of these. For pile number 1 first. Pile number 1. What blessings are coming into pile number 1's life? What blessings are coming in? So 1 you've already seen. Does it peep up? But that is for pile number 1. Pile number 2, what blessings are coming into pile number 2's life? Pile number 2's life, what blessings? For pile number 2, what blessings? This one. Why do all the cards pop up? For pile number 2. And then for pile number 3, blessings in pile number 3's life. Pile number 3, what blessings are coming in? Okay. Let's see, what else do we want? This one. So for pile number 1, what blessings will come into their life? Okay. Oh, that's too much. Okay, I want this one. And I want one more for pile number 1. Pile number 1. What blessings coming for pile number 1? These. For pile number 2. What blessings coming in for pile number 2? These. And pile number 3. These 2. Let's see, what blessings for pile number 1? What blessings coming in for pile number 1? Just one? Okay, just one. Pile number 2, what blessings coming in for pile number 2? That's too much. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. Again, pile number 1. What blessings coming in? Pile number 2. What blessings coming in for pile number 2? And pile number 3. Do I want this one? Well, might as well one. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. I kind of want to get some more tarot decks as well. Okay, let me get some final messages, and then I'll do one more tarot. So pile number 1, what blessings are coming in their life? Okay, that's more than I wanted, but sure, we'll take it. For pile number 2, what blessings are coming in their life? What blessings for pile 2? And for pile number 3, what blessings are coming into pile number 3's life? What blessings? Okay, now I want to get some more tarot. So that's the oracle. And on the tarot, I want to get some more tarot. From what deck? This one. Maybe. No, that one. This is a whole mess already. I'm just hoping everyone's like skipping. But let's just see. Some more tarot. For pile number 1, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? For pile number 2, what blessings are coming in for pile number 2? Okay, 1 went to the ground, of course. Okay, that's more than I wanted, but where did it go? Oh, here. Okay. For pile 2, I feel like 2 got the most cards here, but let's see. Pile number 3, what blessings are coming into your life next? For pile 3, what blessings are coming in for pile number 3 next? Let's see, some popped up on the deck. So yes, guys, these are the piles to choose from. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. What blessings are coming into your life next? What can you expect? What can you prepare for? If you need some more time to go over which pile belongs to you, they are so out of line. So out of line. But yes, if you need some more time to figure out which pile belongs to you, then pause the video here. And otherwise, I will talk to you again in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So if you chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading. First up, I wanted to start off with the tarot. The oracle will be a little bit for later. So what blessings are coming in your life? What can you expect? What's going on? What's coming in? Let's just start. So what blessings are coming in for pile number 1? Let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Chariot. And the Four of Wands. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Eight of Pentacles. So what blessings are coming? Well, it's a blessing indeed with that sun energy. Holy moly. For some of you, it's definitely financial comfort, being able to buy a home for some of you, or create that home that you always wanted. The blessing of, for some of you as well, like self-confidence to take charge in your own life. For some of you, I feel like it might also be going back to school or change like direction. Like you've wanted to make a change but never felt secure enough to take it, and now the security is definitely here coming in for you guys on that. More self-confidence with this, like getting your shit in order, like having a home, being financial stable, financial where you want it to be, or at least, because the Eight of Pentacles is like, giving yourself, your life an 8. You're not at the 10 where you want to be, or like completion, but an 8 is still comfortable. Finding your happiness in this 8, if that makes sense. Okay, I want to add the oracles as well. So we have, how am I going to pronounce your name? Kutumi with Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So for some of you, like I said, it is going back to school. For others of you, it is finding happiness in the place that you are at right now. Because it's Cloak of Wisdom, but the wisdom you already know, already possess within yourself. We also have the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So I feel like where you are at right now is the place where you're meant to be. Like, and then the blessing that's coming in is you realizing that you are happy. Why do you need more? Why are you chasing this? Because the Knight of Swords is going after something without a plan, without thinking about it, just because you feel that drive. The Four of Wands is also a feeling of home already. You already have the answers that you're seeking. Happiness is your purpose. So whatever is happening, I feel like the blessing is just going to be the realization of being able to be completely happy with where you are at right now. Not having to chase more, not having, We also have nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. So I feel like you might be in a situation where you're either chasing something or going after something. Maybe for some of you, even seeking like revenge. Where it's like in this moment, as you are right now, you can find happiness already, and chasing this thing mindlessly, I feel like you already know nothing will come from it other than negative vibes as well. Okay, we also have freedom. Again, having the realization that you can set yourself free, because this cage that she is in is like almost a cage that's like she made up in her mind. It's transparent. She can like move past it. She is keeping herself trapped, hoping for something or someone else to bring the key. Like the need of, maybe it is, for some of you, it can be you wanting like a relationship and someone else to help you, set you free. Where it's like, no, you can do it yourself. Because I feel like there's a difference between what it is that spirit and your guides bring into you to have that intervention and the things that you are pursuing. I think there's a clear difference here. Like I said, for some of you, it's about going to school or learning. For others of you, it can be a relationship, building yourself a home when it's already there. We also have education. Okay, yes. So yes, school for some of you, going back to school, learning. For some of you, it's also about learning about yourself. Why are you pursuing this? Where do you want to go with this? What are you going to get out of this? Let's see. We also have feminine. We have contracts, career, commitment, until depths tear us apart with Saturn. We have regret, repression. We have deception and temptation. We have reflection, projection, rejection again. With loss, did we have rejection? No. Rejection, loss, and fragmented, as well as release, surrender, and purge. So maybe for some of you, it is coming from a place of regret, maybe not studying or changing, or can also be like jobs. And that regret is what is driving you maybe into debt. And there's this distorted sense of self with this reflection. Reflection and projection. Because you're not seeing it clearly. It like projects as the wrong thing. What blessings though? I feel like the blessing is, again, letting go of, because this is a lot of heaviness, heavy weight, holding you back, holding you down. A lot of the past regrets, hurt, rejection. Maybe for some of you, it can be a divorce, or, like I said, debt, money problems, work. And I feel like the blessing that is coming in is seeing everything in perspective and being able to look at it from the now. Surrender, release, and purge. Surrender, release, and purge. Definitely what's like. I feel like to you this might not seem like a blessing, but with these over here, it is like whatever is bringing. What did it say? Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. So whatever it is that is on your path, it is the universe where it's like, okay, we need to bring this on pile number one's path for their all-time happiness. And I feel like the like this is the blessing, even though it might not look like it. It's going to be a tough one, but it is going to be education. It is here to teach you a lesson. And once you've learned that lesson, you can live more in the present, in the happiness of the moment. No longer chasing happiness. No longer feeling trapped. You going around in cycles. So the blessing is definitely a blessing in disguise. Almost. But just hold on to that blessing. Know that this is going to be for your all-time happiness. And with this as well, like the answers you already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know deep within yourself. Because for some of you, I feel like this is an ending of a relationship, or maybe even a divorce, or like something happened that doesn't necessarily was your decision, but you know that it was for the better. The ending of a relationship was for the better, for your long-term happiness, because this wasn't gonna give it to you. The job as well. And you learning that, okay, then this wasn't meant for me. That the universe, like, okay, this wasn't meant for me. Like, the universe has my happiness foremost. So this wasn't it. Sad that it wasn't it, but not holding on to, oh, this was it. You know? So I honestly kind of want to leave it here for you guys, because otherwise I feel like I'm gonna talk myself in circles. Where the blessing that is coming in is definitely more living in the moment, more feeling the happiness that you have right now. Feel that this is just a start towards your all-time happiness. I feel like this is a bit of a frustrating time for you, where like all these shitty things are coming, and then you want to hear a blessing, and then it's like, well, this is not really the blessing that I wanted to hear, but I feel like it's the blessing that you need right now in order, because everything is here, you know. I think the blessing is more relief as well for some of you, that this having faith in the universe. And this lesson is the blessing, even though it might seem like a horrible lesson to learn. I feel like very much this is the lesson that they have prepared for you of happiness. And understanding that holding on to this, like nothing will come of this situation. Holding on to, like, transformation is needed. Learning the lesson is needed. So yeah, I honestly kind of want to leave it here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. Please let me know if it did, how it did. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, go kick ass. Go kick ass. And hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose pile number 2, that is going to be your reading today. So we're going to starting off with the oracle, or the tarot oracle. We're going to put aside for a little bit and start looking at these first. So what blessings are coming into your life next? Pile number 1 already got one where, you know, might not be the one that they wanted to hear, but I kind of want to emphasize that that is like, you are going to get the answers that you're supposed to hear, not the ones that you necessarily want. So let's just take a look what blessings are coming into your life next for pile number 2. First off, we have the 8 of Wands. Then we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see how I can... Should I just put it like this? Oh well. Oh well, we'll just see how it goes. What blessings are coming in for pile number 2? I feel like an overall more balanced cycle coming in of like friendship. I feel like things, like it will be a very slow cycle, like slow but steady. Slowly working on things. For some of you, I feel like there might be a relationship offer coming in from maybe a friend. For others of you who are like in a relationship, it can be a next step or renewal of the connection. Building on that friendship. getting out of your head as well, taking more action. The Nine of Cups usually is about being, or I tend to use it more for like the singles, being happy, being single. But here there's like this perfect couple, where it's like they're perfect where they are at, without like labels on it as well. Going after what it is that you want, but at the same time, because the Seven of Wands is energy of putting in effort, putting in more, working on it diligently. And then the Eight of Wands is the momentum that comes from all that hard work. So I feel like if it's a relationship, like working on the relationship, that works out. But for some of you, I also feel that it might be work related. If you have been putting in all the hard work to building your career or going after it, and then all of a sudden it's like a slow run. It will take time for that momentum to kick in, but when it does, it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna tick off. Let's see what oracle deck cards we have here for you. So we have Bridget with inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. So yes, your inner strength to push forward, push through. I feel like there is just something like that you have been working on, that you wanted to like achieve, and you're almost to the point where like, is it worth it? Do I want to put in more energy, or do I just give up? What like very in your head about it. With that, I feel like friends, having conversations with friends can also be a lot of like help and comfort as well. Let's see. We also have Lord Ganesh with infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So yes, definitely the universe is listening in and is trying to get rid of the obstacles that are keeping you in this place. And the universe helping you, like creating this blessing for you to come in. Of that momentum kicking up with like the obstacles being removed. Let's see, we also have a personal issue reaches resolution. Again, something will almost some obstacles will almost remove itself with this. For some of you, like I said, conversation with friends can also be something. I feel like you have just been in a very tough cycle, and this is just universe where it's like, no, we're bringing this in. Just hold on a little bit more. It will have resolution. The obstacles will be removed. We also have reconciliation. So for some of you, it might be a relationship and reconcile, or reconciliation is what's coming in for you. We also have a mountain. Jesus. I honestly feel that that's kind of what it is, where... Because to me, this is just like... It kind of reminds me, honestly, like the mountain of Aladdin. If you've watched the Disney movie, Aladdin, you know, that mountain where they go in to find the lamp. Where it's like, it was scary pushing forward. It's at the point where it's like, am I gonna give up? Am I just gonna go back? But the universe is like, no, the lamp is here. It is right here. You just have to push through a little bit more. And I really feel that like other people are involved here to help you as well, to move you forward. So I see a lot of different, where, like I said, some of you, it's a relationship coming in, where friends can be of help as well. Okay, let's see what else. We have facade and beliefs. You having to take off your mask as well. Taking a look at your belief system, or just having faith. We have past, lack, and suffering. I feel like that has been the ending. Like you're suffering of the past, getting out of your head about it. Live more in the now. Realize what you have right now, that you're almost there. Ask help if you need to as well, because she is suffering alone. And I feel like the Three of Cups is like friendship, your inner circle, being able to support one another. We also have the Ace of Air with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So that can be your sign as well. Otherwise, it's just the Air of Ace, which is the Air of the Ace of Swords. So new ideas, maybe. We also have messages and dreams. So the universe have been bringing in messages in your dreams, maybe trying to connect with you, trying to show support. For some of y'all, you might have been dreaming about your person to reconcile with as well. Or you have reconciled in your dreams already. We also have freedom, leap, and opportunities. So be ready to take the opportunity, to take that leap of faith the moment it arises. And we also have the Ace of Water with Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Again, that can be your sign, doesn't have to be. It's the Ace of Water, a lot of emotions involved. So yes, for some of you, definitely a relationship coming in. Maybe even someone to reconcile with, someone you have been in a relationship. Can also just be someone that was a friend first, and then you become a relationship with this person. Or you have known them for a long time. Or like a friend of a friend. Or you meet them through friends, or you meet them when you're out with friends. But I feel like it will happen very, I kind of want to say natural. Like you have been putting in all the work that you needed to do. And it's like, keep going on that path. Keep going on that path of working on yourself, or working on the idea that you had, or work, or whatever it is, where you're like, I'm not sure if I should continue, if it's like giving anything. Because for some of you, you might be, to give an example, like you have been single for a very long time, and now you're like, I've done all this work about myself, and still you are single. Where it's like, why do I even continue working on myself when I'm not getting any steps closer to getting in a relationship? Where the universe is like, no, take a breath, in and out. We are here. We are working on getting these obstacles out of the way. And I feel like it will like flow, you know? So keep on working, keep on putting in the hard work. Try not to worry a bit like too much about it. Trust the universe that it is coming in with that King of Pentacles. It just takes it's a slow ride, a very, very slow ride, but it's definitely here coming in. And the slow ride is also meant for you to take every step and balance again. Take a step, find balance. Take a step, find balance, you know? And I feel like it will like flow more naturally when it does. So yeah, keep working hard. You got this. And I feel like I'm more leaning towards a relationship as the blessing coming in. A very, very balanced, beautiful relationship. But yes, I am gonna leave it here. So I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know in the comments down below. Also give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, because that is very helpful for me to be able to continue these readings for you guys as well. Yeah, in the meantime, go kick ass. You got this. Go ask for support from your inner circle if you need it, or if you're feeling down. And just keep going, because you're almost there. You're almost there. So yeah, hopefully you're having a kick-ass day, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading. Hi everyone, so if you chose pile number 3, then this is going to be your reading today. We're going to put the oracles to the side and we're going to start with the tarot first. So what blessings are coming into your life next? Let's just take a look. Pile number 1 and pile number 2 were a bit where I'm like, oh, it's not a clear blessing, but let's just see what you guys got today. Pile number 3, we have the Knight of Coin. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the 10 of Swords. Again, I'm just like, blessings? Anyway, we also have the Ace of Wands. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands. And the Fool. I don't know what's going. I feel like these are just like tough lessons that you guys are learning. Like tough blessings. Is it gonna be for your overall happiness? Yes. Is it like, you know, all sunshine and rainbows? No. I feel like what's like blessings coming in mainly because the 10 of Swords is like deeply hurt, and not just like hurt, but also like you asking for help, reaching out for help, and get like denied or get hurt even more. You know, you wanting to fix things and then get beat down like the moment you ask help. The Knight of Coins is a very slow process, so it is something that you have been going through for a long time. I feel like there is, how do you say, not a solution, but like an ending coming with that Fool energy as well. That's starting a new cycle. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like there is this new idea or creative idea. For some of you, for others of you, it can also be like attraction to another person coming in. But like overall energy is so heavy where I'm like, is this a blessing? I don't know, because the 10 of Swords, like I said, very hurt. 9 of Wands being very defensive. The 5 of Wands is like rivalry and conflict and butting heads, where I'm like, that's not necessarily a blessing. But then you do have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, which are very fun, flirty. I'm just gonna do what I want to do and just go for it. We'll see where it goes. Like that inner fire, inner spark going on. And then the Fool have a new start, a fresh start. So I'm kind of feeling the blessing that's coming is like an ending to all that hurt and feeling the need to be defensive, to be, and just letting go of like responsibility or that feel of responsibility, or, you know, for some of you, it might be like, I'm getting a little bit of work vibes, where this is something that's been going on work, and it's only giving you like this hurt. And you're like, you know what? I don't know. Like, I feel like something comes along where the universe kind of sparking that flame within you. Can be when you're doing like a hobby or when you're meeting someone, but it's like a complete like switch. Okay, let's see what the oracle has to say, because I am kind of where I'm like, what's this about? Let's see. We have Horus with Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So yes, I feel like you are realizing that the situation that you are in is only hurting yourself. And that realization comes with a change of attitude, change of ways of thinking, having that new fresh start. You're like, you know what? I am just gonna not even do this anymore. With this job, with this person. And I feel like the realization is gonna be the blessing, because then you'll be able to let it go. Let's see, we also have Serapis Bay with Ascension. I've never seen this card before, but let's see. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Yes, like I feel like that is just like the blessing of you realizing Like, you know, I deserve better. I am better than. I feel like for some of you, it is like a person you're struggling with. Like I said, on work, can be a relationship, can be a family member. Um, and you realizing, well, this is just the person that they are. This is the behavior that they're trying to provoke from me. And it's like, you know what? Move into your true self. This is not me. This hurt, this rivalry, this feeling like I need to protect. But like, what are you? Is she actually protecting? There's nothing there, you know? So you seeing the truth and going, you know what? This isn't my conflict. It's theirs. And I'm not gonna play this game. Rise above this darkness, and the light is here. Like, realization of like, you know what? I am not playing this game with you. I'm not gonna do this because I deserve better. I know better, and I need to follow my own, and like having this new start of just, I'm just gonna do me. You can stick around for the ride or bye. We also have full moon in Pisces with balance, spirituality, and practicality. So yes, that's also the hard part, where you realize it and then you have to make it into practice as well. We also have supermoon with emotions are running high. So the awareness of, I feel like this is just something that kind of exploded. Like all the emotions running high, yours, theirs, and then it's like, and you, the realization of like, you know what, this is not me. I'm not gonna hold this up, this toxicity. Then we have happiness. You realizing that, I feel like you, it's just like the blessing coming in, you seeing the truth of this situation. And with seeing the truth, also being more happy because you realize this isn't me. Moving back into your true self, your true feelings. Getting back into balance with yourself and finding that happiness. We also have compassion. So for some of you, it might also be you needing a bit more compassionate towards yourself as well. Maybe the other person, but more so towards yourself as well, for going along with this for how long that it did. You know, and not feeling guilty for playing along. We also have goblins. Yes, the goblins to me is just a realization. Like the goblins right here look very scary and hard to, like, you're not gonna run from it. But then when you look at it, they're actually cute little creatures, you know? It's like thinking the worst, preparing for a fight when a fight isn't necessarily, with that 5 of Wands as well, rivalry. Okay, we also have transformation. We have apology and forgiveness. We have transcendence and unity. We have growth with summer. We have the Ace of Fire with Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Can be your sign, can be theirs as well. We have family, home, and commitment, as well as limitations and fears. So yes, no longer letting your fears and limitations hold you back, creating your own home and family that you want. There might be an apology that you need to give. But I feel like this blessing will have this major transformation for you, transcending growth, learning about it. The Ace of Fire is the Ace of Wands. So again, that is that inner spark going on. That can be for like one of two of you. I feel like that can be a new relationship coming in as well. For others of you, I feel like that is, I don't know, finding a hobby, going after what it is that you want in life. Taking action. Very transformative energy, looking at yourself with love and care, seeing the realization of this situation, how much it impacts you, how much it made you be a different person that you don't want to be. With that compassion and forgiveness, for some of you, it is about compassion and forgiveness towards the other person, realizing what it is that you have done maybe as well. For others of you, it's the other way around, where not the other way around, but like maybe apologizing to yourself, forgiving yourself, having compassion for yourself for getting in this situation, having to deal with this situation, and maybe not dealing it in the way that is healthy or beneficial for your ultimate happiness, as well as forgiving yourself for it taking so long, because that is with that Knight of Coin. It is a very long time stretch. It's not something that you realize like overnight or you've learned overnight. You know, it's a growing path, and that takes time. But I feel like this realization will spark this fire within yourself where you're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna transform, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna move out of this energy. And I feel like the universe is so ready for when you do so. No longer being able or needing to lean on others for help, risking getting hurt even more. Like also like very much being able to lean on yourself, trusting yourself, how scary that might be as well. Because then for some of you, I feel like it's also a bit, how do you say it, when you lean too much on one, then that if something goes wrong, you cannot blame anyone else anymore. Which is scary. And I feel like there are a lot of fears that are holding you back. But I feel like happiness is your all-time goal. So have more compassion towards yourself, be more forgiving towards yourself, and follow that inner fire, inner flame, because you have it twice here. Be open to transform, be open to do things differently. Even like how scary it might be, the thing that comes to mind as an example is an example that I implemented with my family. This is nothing as heavy, but like I think it can relate. Anyway, so what I implemented is now every time that I leave, like my brother or my sister's house, I give them a hug. And we're not huggers. We don't tell each other that we love each other. It's like implied, you know? We're not huggers. We're not like affectionate towards each other, which I am a very, very affectionate person and I needed. And I was like, I'm not getting it. So why am I not giving it? You know, implementing the hug. And in the beginning, it was super awkward. It was like no one wanted to participate. But slowly, you know, everyone's like, okay, like now it's beginning to get more, you know, accepted. And, you know, which I don't like now that I'm telling it. I'm like, I don't know how that fits in here, but it's a very, you know, wholesome example of like trying to switch things up that might not, you know, that might seem scary to do or might risk people going why or how or, you know, but it is for your all-time happiness. So yeah, with that weird example, I am gonna leave it here for you guys. So I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed watching it. Because that also tells me that I can do these types of readings more often. Also subscribe if you haven't already, because that is very helpful for my journey here and being able to continue on this journey, as well as it will tell you whenever a new video is up. So that might also be helpful for you. But yes, in the meantime, just go get them. Be more loving towards yourself. Take it just step for step. Things shouldn't happen like tomorrow. In the meantime, just go kick ass. And hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading.